Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to carry on from last week's video and finish off this Cad Bane miniature from Atomic Mass Games Star Wars Legion. If you want to see how I did the hat and jacket, then check out my previous video, which I will link in the cards and the description down below. Before we start, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to stay up to date with all my future videos. I've got so many ideas and models ready to be painted for you all. One last thing, go ahead and comment down below your favourite Star Wars character and why. I'd love to know what your answers are, and I may be painting them soon. First we're going to start with a 50-50 mixture of Vallejo Black and Cold Grey. We're going to use this to base coat all the areas on the mini that will be metal. There are in fact quite a few parts of the miniature that are going to be metal, so if you're struggling to find them all, check the box art. Now we're going to base coat all of the black elements. This is a nice, quick and easy step. We want to hit the boots, the fabric around the face and the thin band around the hat. For this we're going to be using the previous colour of Vallejo Game Colour Black. And for our final base coat we're going to target the face and the fingers. To get these done we're going to be using Citadel's Altdorf Blue. With the skin now base coated, the base coats are complete. Next we're going to move on to using some non-oil from Citadel on all the areas that we want to be metal. This will darken down the recesses and give us far more definition. Using Vallejo Cold Grey, we're going to start highlighting the metal areas. We're going to target all of the upwards facing edges and highlight by volumes. For example, the gun barrel is a cylinder, so we can highlight it as one, meaning that there will be a central line of highlights facing the light source. Next we're going to highlight further using a 50-50 mix of Vallejo's Cold Grey and Dead White. Using this colour, we're going to tighten up the areas we highlighted previously, aiming for punchy contrast, hitting the raised edges and the central parts of our previous highlights. To finish off the metallics, we're going to use Pure Dead White from Vallejo. We're going to use this on the most extreme edges and for creating central highlight lines in our already existing highlights. At this point I felt that I wasn't getting enough contrast between the leather jacket and the satchel on his back, so I changed the colour to be black. For this I have returned to the Vallejo game colour black. While I have the black on the palette, I take the time to do some panel lining as well. I'm doing this to help separate the jacket from the waistcoat, giving it a nice bit of contrast between the two to clearly define the edges. I then highlight with Corvus Black from Citadel, and then for my final highlights on the satchel I add some Vallejo game colour dead white into the mixture also. When looking at the box art for the Cad Bane miniature, I realised that the greaves that he is wearing on his arms actually are more of a dull purple rather than the grey that I had based them in. So to achieve this, I started with a layer of Citadel's Xerius purple. Once I've finished the new base coat of Xerius purple, I then add in some Vallejo game colour dead white into the purple, and with this I'm going to highlight the raised edges. At this point I now block in the eyes using Citadel's Evil Sun's Scarlet, I'm not going to do a massive amount of detail in the eyes because they will be relatively unseen on the tabletop, as well as I don't want them to be too bright to again sell the effect of them being cast in shadow by the hat. Looking at reference images I gathered online for this miniature, I saw that the holsters were a different colour to all of the other brands on the miniature. They came out with more of a red hue, so this is something I really wanted to achieve. To do this, I'm using some Doomball Brown over the Dryad Bark base colour. With this colour, make sure to leave some of the base colour showing through, as this will give it a more worn effect. I then add in some Baylor Brown to the Doomball Brown to really push the brightness. This will be mainly focused on the edges to create edge highlights and creating texture through scratches on the leather, making sure to leave plenty of the previous two colours showing through. For the final brown section on the miniature, we're going to work on the waistcoat and the chaps. For this we're going to use a 50-50 mixture of Xandri dust and Dryad bark. Using this mixture we're going to create a central highlight on the chaps using their cylindrical volume and the light direction to determine the position of the highlight, as well as catching the tops of all the folds in this fabric. And with the addition of some more Xandri dust into the mixture, we're going to highlight the trousers and the waistcoat even further. Next we're going to quickly highlight up the skin using a mixture of Altdorf blue and Lothen blue from Citadel. We're going to focus this towards the bottom of the face so that we can create the effect of the top of the head being cast in shadow by the hat, as well as highlighting the fingers. To highlight the skin even further, we're going to use pure Lothen blue, followed by Lothen blue adding in some game colour dead white for our final brightest highlights. To finish Cad Bane off, I'm going to base him like the rest of my separatist army in a Geonosian theme. To see how I did this, check out the video on my Instagram, the link is in the description down below. Right everybody, with the base complete, we've finished Cad Bane. I'm super proud of the result, and I hope you found this video useful and enjoyed. If you have, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, as well as hitting the notification bell to keep up to date with my future uploads. If you have any questions, please comment down below. I'm super happy to help and respond to all of them at this point. I really enjoy interacting with everyone in the comments and the discussions that we can have down there. If you want to support the channel further, then I also have an affiliate link in the description down below to a company called Goblin Gaming, based in the UK, where you can get the great discounts on all your hobbying needs, whether they be models, painting equipment or scenery. As well as all of these amazing discounts, they give a small commission to myself at no extra cost to yourself. With that said, thank you all so much for watching, be safe and catch you in the next video.